It's easy to get confused with see, look and watch, as they all are verbs and are related to the action of the eye. A simple way to differentiate could be see is to perceive with the eye when anything comes before one's eyes. Look is to consciously see someone or something at a particular direction. And watch is to look at someone or something that is moving or changing for a period of time. That means for some time at length. To understand them better, let's check their meanings and make sentences with them. Watch the video till the end, clear their dilemma, and never get mixed up again. Welcome, I'm Seema from Edufinite. Learning the difference between see, look and watch and using them correctly will aid to improve your English skills. So are you ready? Without much ado, let's begin. Today our topic is see versus look versus watch. To know their difference and to understand where and when to use them, we have to first look into their meanings and then make sentences with them. So, their meanings first. See is a verb because it's the action of the eye and it means to perceive with eyes or become aware of by using eyes. It also means to deduce after reflection or from information. Next is look. That is also a verb. And it means to direct one's eyes or gaze with effort in one particular direction. That means you make an effort to look into a particular direction toward someone or something. So the difference between see and look is, see is when something just comes in front of your eyes and your eyes just perceives that particular thing. It can be anything. Whatever comes in front of your eyes, you don't make any effort. It's just in front of your eyes and your eyes perceives it. That's see. And look is when you make an effort to turn your eyes to a particular direction and then perceive that particular thing. So if we look at maybe you're looking at some bird or some tree or something, whatever. So you make a conscious effort, shift your focus in that particular direction and then perceive that thing. Next is watch, and it is also a verb. So since these three are verbs as well as they are the action of the eye, hence sometimes we do get confused which to use when. But actually, if we try to understand how we perceive with the eyes, sometimes it just comes in front of us. Sometimes we look into a particular direction, we turn our eyes to a particular direction and then try to perceive. So that's look. If it just comes in front of us, that's see. And watch is to pay attention for a period of time. So this is important. So at a stretch, you will be looking at something for quite some time and you'll try to perceive what is happening or to someone or something. Something might be happening which you're trying to watch. And another criteria for watching is whatever you are watching, even if it's a person or if it's something, it will have some movement or it will change. So these two criteria are associated with watching. First is it'll be for a longer duration. And the second is whatever you are watching will be either moving or changing. So that's watching. Okay, now let's make some sentences and get it more clearer into our head. So the sentences. The teacher told the student to look at the book she was holding. So the teacher held a book in her hand and she told them, look here. So why is it look? Because the children or the students who are sitting in front of her, they will be raising their eyes and directing it towards that book. So since they are directing it towards their book, so they are looking at that book. Next. Then she asked them whether they could see the picture of Tom and Jerry on the book. So on the book, there was a picture of Tom and Jerry, and since their attention is already towards the book, she just wanted to know whether their eyes were being able to perceive the picture of Tom and Jerry. That means there are many students in the class. Some might not be able to see it properly. So she was asking whether every one of you can see this picture of Tom and Jerry clearly. Next. Lastly, she told them to watch a cartoon film on Tom and Jerry at home. So, lastly, what did she say? When they went back home, then they are supposed to watch. That means it will take some time because it's a cartoon film. So, it will take some time and they have to concentrate for that period of time, watch it. And of course, since it's a cartoon film, there will be movement. So, these are the criteria of watching. Hence, when you watch a film or a drama or anything for a period of time and you concentrate and there is some movement or it's changing, then that's watching. So yes, the teacher was, maybe the topic of discussion was cartoon characters and maybe she picked up Tom and Jerry because, Jerry always pranks Tom and there is a lot of commotion and little children always enjoy these type of cartoon characters. Okay, now our next sentence. Please look at me. That means you turn your eyes at my direction. So look at me and see if I look peculiar in this dress, Sheila told her mother. So Sheila was talking to her mother and she told her, please look at me. So her mother had to turn her eyes towards Sheila and then she told her to see if she was looking peculiar in the dress she had put on. So her mother had to perceive because she was right, as she had already turned the direction of her eyes towards Sheila. So she, in her new dress, her mother is being able to perceive her. So that's seeing. Okay, next, what did she say? Then she requested her mother to be in time to watch her dance performance. So maybe she had a dance performance in the evening and she requested her mother to go and watch her performance, but to be in time to watch her performance. Okay, now the next sentence. When I looked out of the window, naturally, if I have to look out of the window, I'll have to turn my eyes towards that direction. So I looked out of the window and what did I see? What did my eyes perceive? I saw Maria sitting in the car. So there was a car parked, on the road near my window. And Maria was sitting in that car and what was she doing? And watching something on a phone. So I could see she had a phone in her hand and she was watching something on her phone. That means she was concentrating on her phone for quite some time and watching something on her phone. Well, the next sentence. I can see the snow-capped peaks now. Look, it's so majestic. So maybe the peaks, the snow-capped peaks were covered with clouds and now the clouds are gone and I can now see them. I would love to watch the sun setting over them in the evening. It will be a spectacular sight, Maria told her friend. So, Maria has been on a vacation with a friend and she is very elated to see the snow-capped peaks. And she told her friend to look at it because it's so majestic. And then what did she do? She wanted to watch in the evening the sight of the sunset, which she knew would be very spectacular because the snow-capped peaks would be, colored with the rays of setting sun. And it would be a spectacular sight. Next. Now, look and watch are sometimes used as noun. Sometimes. Though it's mainly used as verb, but it is also used as noun. And my last sentence, I have used them as noun. Like when you take a closer look or when you closely watch something, that's when they are used as noun. So the last sentence is, the police wanted to take a closer look at the accident site and see if they can find a clue. They are keeping a close watch at the site for suspected terrorist activity. So I think you have understood the difference between see, look, and watch. That's all for today. Hope the lesson was useful. To check your understanding, you can write a sentence each with see, look, and watch in the comment section below. I'll be soon back with a new video. Till then, take care, stay safe, be happy.